Hi crocheters of the world, in this tutorial we will work together on this so sweet hat for girls. Now it's worked with I work it with the granny variation. It's, I don't know, it's a stitch that I'm in love with. It's so nice. So I was working on actually I was trying the round shape of this granny variation, and I came up with the little hat. It's only because I was working with these so nice colors, and the colors actually inspired me to continue on for a hat. But in the tutorial I actually explain you how to crochet in rounds this lovely stitch, and on my blog you have exactly the way of working it in rounds if you don't want to make a hat, or maybe you want to make a hat for yourself, so you need many more rounds of increasing, or maybe you want to make a carpet, round carpet, or a round tablecloth, or a round cushion, or I don't know. So maybe a bag. So you have it on my blog, the written instruction, let's say, actually of the how to work in rounds the granny variation stitch. So I let you to the tutorial. So we want to begin with the magic loop. We need the yarn, suitable cotton yarn, suitable for 2.5 to 3 millimeters hook. We want to begin with our magic loop. This is the tail, this is the working yarn. We want to make a loop over the tail like this, then insert hook, pull the yarn, the working yarn like this, keep it, pinch it on the hook, yarn over and pull through, and this is the first chain. We work 2 more chains for the first double crochet, and we want to work all around 11 more double crochets for the very first round. I finished my first round. I will take my contrasting color now. So I slip stitched into the third chain from the third chain of the beginning, chain 3, insert hook in between the first and the last double crochet, and pull up a loop with like this with the contrasting color. Now with both yarn, working yarn and tail, yarn over and pull through that loop, and now only with the working color, again insert hook there and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all that you have on the hook. First single crochet. Now chain 3, and only for this first round we will skip only 2 double crochets of the previous round, and we will chain 3 and we will single crochet in between. Chain 3, skip 2, and in between the double crochets single crochet. So at the end of this round we will have 6 chain 3 spaces. So I finished. I slip stitched into the very first single crochet. Now I will take again my main color. Now I will, in this pattern, I will count only the double crochet round, because the single crochet chain 3 round, it's actually it's a part of the pattern. So we finish a round when we finish with the chain 3 single crochet. Okay. Now a second round. It's the round with the main color, the double crochet round, insert hook, so chain 1 I already chained, insert hook around the chain 3, first chain 3 that you have, pull up a loop and slip stitch, and now chain 3 for the very first double crochet into this chain 3, and work 5 more. In each chain 3 space we will work 6 double crochets for this round. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we skip into the very next and we work 6 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Continue on like this. slip stitch to join into the third chain of the beginning, chain 3. Now we have 6 groups of 6 double crochets, 1 2 3 4 5 6. We will take our contrasting color and we will split each group of 6 in groups of 3. So actually we will work like this: chain, go up, slip stitching on the wrong side, chain one more, insert hook into the very first space, and 2 loops on the hook, single crochet, chain 3, and as I said, we will skip 3 double crochets and in between work a single crochet, and again chain 3, in between the groups single crochet. So we will single crochet where we single crocheted it into the last single crochet chain 3 round, but also in between the 6 double crochets, so we will split them in 3 and 3. So we will have now double chain 3 spaces. So instead of 6 we will have 12 chain 3 spaces. Continue on like this. So I finished and now I'm ready. I chained 1. I'm ready to begin a new round, the third round, with my slip stitch with the main color, chain 3 for the very first double crochet. In the very first chain 3 space put 5 more double crochets, 1 2 3 4 5, so for a total of 6. Now in each of our chain 3 space, remaining chain 3 space, we will work 6 double crochets, 3 4 5 and 6, for a total of 12 groups of 6 double crochets. So we will work exactly the same thing that we worked for the previous single crochet chain 3 round, only that because we have 12 groups of 6 double crochets, now we will have, at the end of this round, we will have 24 chain 3 spaces. So we will single crochet chain 3 and skip 3 double crochet, single crochet chain 3, and so on. Okay, so I finished and I have 24 chain 3 spaces all around. Now I will change yarn, the main color. I already cut this one, and now from here we will begin with the algorithm. So will be really easy. So into the first chain 3 space, join the new yarn or continue on with the yarn that you are working with, the color that you are working with, and I chain 1, chain 2 more, and we will work like this. In the first 2, this will be the sequence to repeat 12 times. 6 times, sorry. So 1 2 3 into the first 2 chain 3 spaces. This is the first, this is the next. We will work 3 double crochets. Into the third, we will work 6. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. This is what we have. And we will repeat this sequence 8 times, so 7 times more actually, because we already worked, so I already worked 1. So 3, 3 and 6, 3, 3 and 6, and so on all around. Now I finished my round, and this is, as I said before, this is the first round of the algorithm. Now there is a written instruction on my blog, so you can continue on with this algorithm. Actually, you can continue on to work carpets, to work tablecloth, round tablecloth, or as many things as you want to work in round. But I want to just to go on and show you how to work the hat. Now the algorithm will be this one. So in this row it's the 4th row. So for the fourth row round, in this round we worked 3 3 6. Now into the next, so there are 8 groups of 6. And this is important because in each round will be 8 groups of 6 double crochets from now on. And in the next we will work 3 groups of 3 plus 1 of 6. Into the next we will work 4 groups of 3 plus 1 of 6. Into the next we will work 5 groups of 3 double crochets plus 1 of 6. And we will continue on like this. So in between the 6 will be one more group with each round that we continue on. Okay, you have the written instruction also, so you can just check them there on my blog. Now for the single crochet chain 3 round, it's really easy because we will work exactly the same. Of course we will have more chain 3 spaces at the end of each, but the idea is the same. With single crochet chain 3, skip 3 double crochet, single crochet chain 3, skip 3 double crochet, and so on. Single crochet chain 3, skip 3 double crochets. And this is the way we will work the chain 3 single crochet chain 3 space round. And I will work one more round, so I will work the round with 3 groups of 3 double crochet and 1 of 6 for the sequence. And the sequence is to repeat 8 times. Okay, this is another thing that remains the same. So it will be always 8 times, and will be always 6. The group of 6 double crochet will be always 8 times around. Now I will work one more round, and I will be back to show you how to measure the diameter and how to continue on for the headband of the head. So I finished the round and I have 40 chain 3 spaces all around. Now if you want to continue on, you have the written instruction on my blog, you can continue on for a carpet or for a larger head. Now how to find the perfect fit circumference from the crown of the head. So how to know where to stop increasing? This is the big question usually when we work a hat, crochet or knitted. Now from the diameter of our hat, which is 15 in my case now, 15 centimeters, we will, and this is a math formula, it's not mine, we need from the diameter the circumference of the circle of the head. So we multiply by 3.14, which is the P value, Greek P. 3.14 you have to keep in mind, multiply by the diameter, which is 15 in my case, and you will have the circumference. Now for a perfect fit, the circumference must be of the head, so mostly tight around the head, okay, so not large, not loose, but tight, and you will have a perfect head, perfect fit. From here, I stop here. From here I will continue on working in each chain 3 double crochets and so on. So I won't work the group of 6, because these are the increases. Okay, so I will continue on with the headband of the head, and then I will be back to show you the brim. I finished the length. I worked 6 rounds. From the last round where I increased, I worked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you have to work one round more. So for the rounds that you completed for the crown of the head. So we worked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the crown and 6 for the headband. And now let's go on and work the, so here you can see the line on the wrong side, but on the right side you cannot see it. It's just so it's part of the working of the project of the stitch, and you cannot see it, and it's really nice. Now let's go on with the brim. For the brim we will work the next increasing round. So I left it on my 5th round, where I worked 1 2 3, so 3 groups of 3 double crochets plus 1 group of 6, and which means that for the brim I will work the next round, so 4 sequences of 3 double crochets plus 6, and this is what I'm going to do now. I just want to change yarn again. I will go on with my pink yarn now, and I will work this sequence. So 6, 1 2 3 and 4, so on 4 chain 3 spaces will be. I finished my increasing round, sorry, and as you can see it's nice, and my little head here, and what I want to do is to work 2 more rounds without increasing, so only with groups of 3 double crochets. So I finished all around with 3, so this is the increasing round and 2 more. Now I just have to complete with my chain 3 space and single crochet. Okay, I will just show you from the beginning, it's better. And instead of single crochet I will slip stitch, but into the single crochet of the previous round. So slip stitch into it, pull tight, chain 3 and slip stitch into the very next single crochet, pull tight, and go on, chain 3, insert hooking to the next single crochet and slip stitch, chain 3, insert hook into the next and slip stitch, but pull tight when you slip stitch, okay, like this, chain 3. And this is how you will continue on for this so sweet border. Look at it. So this is what we will have. Okay, it's not the last, it's the last round, but I will show you how to put the flowers too. Look at this border, isn't it so sweet? Now let us make another border. I took my 2.5 millimeters hook, so at least half measure less, and here so sorry, here above the increase line, the increase row, around the single crochet, insert hook with a slip stitch on it, slip knot, sorry, on it, and slip stitch. Now work a chain of 2 and slip stitch around the next single crochet, and again chain 2 and slip stitch around the single crochet, and you get it. We just continue on like this. So actually what we are doing here, it's just kind of nice border to create a step here from the head band of the head to the little brim here. So now our little hat is more than sweet like this. Look at it. So we just made this nice border here. Okay, but something more I want to show you. And this is the last step. I will work them here. So I can begin here. Actually, we already have our chain. Okay, sorry. Make a nice knot with these two. Then I will put them on the wrong side. Okay, and let's see. So I cut the yarn, you don't have to. I don't know why I did it. Okay, so from here you just slip stitch and you chain 2 and go up above 1 single crochet, then chain 2 and on the left side at the same level 1 single crochet, so 1 slip stitch around, and now we go back into the slip stitch that we already did here, and we try to slip stitch into it. And actually I show you what we did. So we have a little square here, and around our square we will work the little flower. So now chain and turn, slip stitch into the first chain 2 space, and here work chain 3 and a puff stitch, 1 2 3, pull through all, chain 3 and close the picot, chain 3 more and slip stitch into the same chain 2 space. Now again work exactly the same thing, 1 chain 3, then the puff stitch, chain 3, slip stitch into the secure chain to close the the picot, chain 3 and slip stitch into the same. Now we have 2 petals worked. Slip stitch into the very next chain 2 space and begin with your 3rd petal. So around each chain 2 we will work 2 petals. Okay, now you can make as more as you want. Chain 3 and come back. Of these little flowers, this is actually your option. Here it is. You can work only 1, or you can just work 2, 3, 4 as you actually wish. Okay, so this is the idea, and this is how it looks with the little flowers. As I said, you can put as many as you want. It's just an idea. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Hope you have fun and work this with me. Another granny square variation, nice project, I said. And thank you for watching. Thank you for all your comments and appreciations. I'm so happy you enjoy my tutorials, you like my tutorials. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss another of my tutorials. Follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. Don't forget to, if you have some projects that you are working on from my videos, from my projects, I'm so very happy to see them. I'm so very happy to see my projects that you are working at. So you can just put a photo on Instagram and tag me, and I will be happy to put a comment on your photo. So see you at the next tutorial. Bye bye.